Good day, everyone. In this lesson, we are going to discuss what is synthesizing in terms of your research week. First of all, if you look at your book, what we mean by synthesize is to merge together information from different sources and your own experience and understanding. Okay, we need to know what is the difference between collecting information and synthesizing information. First of all, what do we mean by collecting information? Is to get and collect information from different sources, while synthesizing is to merge the information you have collected from different sources with your personal experience, observations, and interviews. Second of all, second step is the evaluation. Evaluation here means you do not take things for granted. You have to check the validity of the information and its limitations. Then your product should be a different outcome from the source, sure, based on the information you have previously collected. After you compare and contrast your findings, conclusions, with those from published sources, you'll get your final product here. We move to, when you finish from this, we move to the second page, to the next page. Here we need to discuss how to develop our thesis and how to reach a working thesis. What do we mean first by a working thesis? A working thesis should express the main ideas your research revealed, but you have to understand one main idea and one main point, one important point, which is to differentiate between the limited subject and the working thesis state. What is the limited subject, or what is the difference between the limited subject and the working thesis statement? First, your working thesis statement should be a complete sentence and should reflect original intentions combined with what you have learned through the research process. Now, what's the difference between the limited subject and your working thesis is that the limited subject states what the report is about, while the working thesis statement conveys what the writer wants to say about the subject. Keep in mind that the thesis in this step, your working thesis in this step, is tentative, means temporary. When you discover, in other words, when you discover and find more and different information, you may revise your thesis. Now, on the project prep, on page 388, you have to consider the following. First, you have to evaluate the information that has been included and how you have how the author has written about. Consider the following first. Has the author divided the information into different topics? Have you divided the information into different topics with each topic separated into its own paragraph? Have you provided your specific examples? Have you provided specific examples to support general statements? Have you explained why the example is appropriate? Finally, have you provided a source for each piece of information reported? Based on the feedback, then you have to revise what you have written. Now we move to page 389, to organizing your notes. You have now to organize the notes from the different sources that you have collected, that you have previously collected. You have to organize them into groups and into categories. How? Each category should include a main point. If you look at the model on classifying the details, category 1, for example, includes general information, popularity of genealogy, events that made genealogy popular. Also, category 2, category 3, category 4, and category 5 as examples on the research topic that was given in the book as an example and a reference for you. If you look at category 2, you can find that category 2 includes mainly the kinds of public documents needed. Category 3 includes the major collections of the records related to genealogy, and so on to category 4 and 5. Now you have to follow these steps and organize your notes into such categories. Now move please to the project prep on the same page and read with me. Sort your notes for your research report into 3 or 5 broad categories that you will use later to organize an outline of your research. And after you have organized your note cards, keep them banded together in categories in your writing folder. There is a very important main point here. Do not destroy your notes until you are pretty sure you won't need them again. And here also there are a number of software programs that you can download from the internet that allow you to keep the notes in user-defined categories and save the information securely on your computer. And OneNote, okay? So this is one of the programs. It's called OneNote, one of the software programs, OneNote. You can find it online. Anyway, now this is all for today, but please make sure to follow the steps because at the end of next week, you are going to submit your research. So please make sure to follow the steps and do the task that you were asked to do.